by our chairman, Dianne Scalzo. She's not here. So if I could ask John to do an introduction for Dianne, please.
Sure, thank you. Since Janice isn't here, Tony asked me to do the introduction of Dianne, and it gives me great pleasure. And when he did that 20 minutes ago, a flood of different pictures come to mind, because we have known Dianne, Roy, and family as they had family for I can't remember how many years, but it was around 1980 that we met or something like that. Dianne may have been within a year or two actually teaching in Wetaskiwin, which actually was part of our school division in County of Parkland. So that goes back a long way, a little history for you guys. So we've been very close friends through the education, because her husband's also in education, Roy, as you might know, and their family. Of course, you know Ben. And so we have been very close for 35 years or something like that. And very close as colleagues in education. And as friends as they went through their journey with Ben and Eric. And Marin has just recently published a book, Fierce Integrity, talking about some of those dynamics. And you know Ben, because of the difficulties with Ben and Eric, with vision, Dianne went on a mission, did a master's in some form of special education focusing on vision, did a PhD, same kind of thing, was an advocate for those kids, all of her kids, for decades. Major issue, moving through not only medical but education systems. She is passionate about education. She is passionate about family. We've had a close relationship for many, many years. One of the little stories, two little stories, and I'll leave it. One about our son Dave, who most of you know, was babysitting Ben, like when he was 3. Ben is, and was at that point, blind. Dave was a teenager. Ben was having a bath. Dave went into the bathroom. The light was off. David said, "Ben, you want me to turn the light on?" Ben said, "What do you think?" One of those days, a little while later, Roy, Dianne's husband, liked to build houses, and they moved a number of times. And one of the times they were building a house, and the house wasn't quite ready, and so they had sold their house and moved in. Were going to move in on D-Day into the apartments at the bottom of King Street and Grove Drive. And the apartments were just brand new, supposed to be open, and the fire department said, "Nix, nay." Dianne and Roy phoned up and said, "Hey, this is what's going on, what can we do?" They moved into our basement for about 3 months. Well, Ben in those days, every night would be on the phone talking to Rutherford or something, I don't know. Every weekend, whatever station it was, 73, what was it? 630 Jet, I can remember. They would give a pizza away to somebody on the line. And every weekend, they would give a pizza to Ben. Just because he phoned up and talked politics and whatever, and because maybe they liked doing that. Well, Ben moved. And Ben was in our basement one day, and the pizza guy delivered the pizza. Knocked on the door, and he said, "You guys want a pizza? I don't know how you won the pizza. This little kid over the next subdivision always wins the pizza." We said, "He's in our basement." Dianne McConnell she is now, after a number of years in a number of other jurisdictions, Wetaskiwin, Department of Education, and now returned as an associate superintendent, as you probably know, in Parkland School Division, and is passionate about education, family, and now her own community. Dianne.
Thank you. Thank you. Ryan Kennedy, you have been proposed for membership in the Rotary Club of Spruce Grove by myself, and I'd like to introduce Ryan, a little bit about Ryan. I've got to know Ryan through ATB. Ryan actually works for the investment side of ATB, so he's technically not a banker. Ryan was born and he grew up around Spruce Grove. He went to school and high school in Stony Plain. He's married with 5 kids, all under the age of 9. So he's very involved in the community, and he's in the minor hockey. Yeah, so I give you Ryan. To both Ryan and Dianne, it is my pleasure to formally induct you to this club. As you know, Rotary is a service club, each member performing what Rotary terms as service above self. In addition to service, you will have the benefit of strong bonds of friendship with fellow Rotarians locally and worldwide. Now I present you with a packet of Rotary literally, and I especially command you to your attention to repeat after me the four-way test. Is it the truth?
Is it true?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Will it build goodwill and friendship?
Sorry. Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And now, by the power vested in me as president of the Rotary Club of Spruce Grove, I pin this Rotary emblem on you and welcome you to Rotary. Is that right? Did I hear you? Yes, that is tradition. Or each other.
I might not be married with 5 chicks after that.
So congratulations and welcome to the Rotary Club of Spruce Grove. Ask the members to take their hands, so welcome. Yeah.
Welcome, Ryan. Congratulations.
Welcome, Brian. Thank you very much. Oh, and you